Alright, I'm not going to make a long dramatic intro about why I didn't upload for 3 weeks again and why I only uploaded like 2, 3, or 4 videos this summer. Basically, I just prioritized staining over everything else because the time and effort it takes to film all those videos and edit them at the end of the day would take away from the day-to-day activities of the staining business. So I kind of had to prioritize there, and you didn't really miss too much either. I think I shared the most noteworthy things of the summer. I did try a couple other things I haven't really talked about yet, but I'll get to those later because they can apply to the food business as well. But anyway, I'm back in Iowa City now, in the new apartment, and I thought it'd be cool to show you how I manage all my ventures, all my projects, between being a management and marketing major as a senior at Iowa, and the staining business and the food business. And this is how I do it. So I'm gonna narrate the first 15 seconds or so, and then let past Brendan take it over. So let's do it. Alright, there's me, little old Brendan, sound asleep. And then my alarm goes off at 6:25. I don't have a set time that I wake up. I tailor it to how many hours of sleep I get. So if I have a really late night, I may not get up until like 8 or 9. But if I go to bed at 10, then I might get up at like 5 or 6. For those 7 to 8 hours of sleep range. Then I explode out of bed, turn on the light, make my bed, gotta start the day with the task completed. Oh yeah, that is nice. And then I walk on over to my nightstand, grab my book, pop a squat, and I read until I have about an hour left until I need to leave for class. Since everything moves so quickly nowadays, it's kind of nice starting the day with just silence and just some good old reading. So I do that for a while, and then it's breakfast time.
Aside from my soul,
I'm gonna be on campus for quite a while today, so I'm gonna try to pack a fair bit of food. Hopefully enough to get me through the day. Got a big old banana, this oven roasted turkey breast sandwich with some lettuce and relish, 2 Nutri-Grain bars, 2 protein bars, and an apple. I try to eat a big breakfast to get me through a fair bit of the day so I don't need to eat lunch until about 1 or so. And then that'll hold me over until it's almost time to go home, and then I'll eat whatever I have left.
there goes a sight from my soul.
Alright, once I walk up the hill of death over there, I'll be at my first class of the day, which is at 9:30. I'm about 10 minutes early, but I like leaving a fair bit of time because it's about a 40-45 minute walk, 15-20 minute bike ride to my class. So I leave a little bit extra time just in case there's like a delay or construction or something, so I'm not late. I have a little bit of time to spare, not rushed. Works out pretty well.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, 1 class down. Just gotta head downstairs. Class number 2 immediately afterwards.
Many tic-tacs later.
I got about an hour, 45 minute break. So I head way up here to my crow's nest. Moving over here. Much better. I like this spot because it's way up on the 3rd floor. It's not super busy. We got a men's restroom over there and a water bottle filler station right over yonder. So I'm gonna use this time to work on group projects. Alright, time for the 3rd and final class of the day. There's a complete disregard of traffic here, and it's hilarious. if they're doing anything. Everyone's so early today.
I know. She's not here.
I see.
Thousands of tears later.
But you can also just directly answer each question.
Yeah.
So we don't need to like
Yeah.
answer each little question here. We don't need to answer, right?
No, you don't have to answer every. Those
Yeah,
are like
awesome.
more like examples.
It's like more like a direction thing.
Yes.
Like look at.
In case you.
All right, finally done with class for the day. It's 3:25 right now. We stayed a little bit afterwards to talk to the professor about our project because we have one person on the team that's kind of being a little complicated and not being awesome to work with. So we're trying to work through that and shine some light on the situation, but it's all taken care of now. Anyway, moving on, I'm heading to the rec right now to get my workout in for the day. Today is kind of an interesting time because it's usually super busy around now. Anytime after 3 is pretty iffy. It's when the swarm comes. So I'm gonna hope for the best. And then on the way there, I'm kind of debating how I'm gonna handle staining this weekend because I have 1 deck to finish staining, 2 to power wash, 1 to quote. I just gotta figure out I'm gonna work all that in to get all of it done in the shortest amount of time. Because myself, I'm available this weekend, and I have one of my helpers that is as well. So I gotta figure out how to coordinate all that, try to get it all done. I'm gonna make it happen. Also, it's like 75 degrees out right now, which is perfect. So everyone's just chilling in the lawn here. Got hammocks. It's a very happy time of year. Sorry about the noise, I'm gonna try to make this quick. I actually switched up my workout routine quite a bit. In the past I've done exclusively weights and nothing else, just weight training. But I've started doing a little bit of hits, a little bit of cardio stuff. That's like full body still full body involvement, but just much more intense. And my reasoning was, after doing only weights for so long, I feel like you get accustomed to it and you can handle so much volume before your body really starts to get taxed. So I'm spending like an hour and a half here. Like an hour, 2.5. I adjusted my rest time and everything to try to shorten it, but my priorities with businesses, school, like beyond like friends, family, and faith and all that. Businesses, school, and then fitness. So this isn't a huge priority for me. I don't want to spend like an hour and a half here every day. And this way I can get out in under an hour or so. It is a little bit busy. If I'm gonna start out on a rowing machine, I'm gonna do some box jumps / burpee things, and then 1 compound movement and 2 isolation movements.
You can love me again, again, again. You better love me again. You better love me again. You better love me again.
That was not a bad workout. I still have like 3 hours on campus though. I'll go to my crow's nest and explain. So I'm back up here because I have a group meeting for a different class at 6:30 in the business library. But I'm not gonna spend much time going over sitting here or in there because I feel like I spent enough time on campus and especially in this spot. So I'm just gonna breeze over that and I'll see you on my way home. All right, almost exactly 10 hours later, finally reunited with my trusty steed. Let's go home, buddy. Oh no. No. So here's my bike. Looks like a good bike. Just a nice bike. But if we walk over here, I think this is supposed to be on there. Not on the ground. I don't think you're gonna do any good down here, buddy boy. Ew. It's what those rappers are always talking about with their 2 chains, 3 chains. Well, that's inconvenient. I guess it happened in an alright spot though, because it broke right up there and I live right down there. So I guess that was pretty much best case scenario. I'll take it. Ending the day on a win. This seems like an alright spot for it. Yeah. There we go.
Matt got an interview for a job tomorrow.
Matt, I'm so proud of you. You're growing up to be such a fine young man. Gonna pop in here real quick. Dishwasher's running and Nate's on Fortnite and stuff, so a little bit quieter in here, better for audio. Anyway, so I'm gonna switch to Tiny Baker, the food company. And I think the last thing I showed regarding that was I was still in product development. I was just doing trial after trial, trying to figure something out to make a good product, I guess, just to keep it really short. And I worked on it for a very long time at the beginning of the school year this year, because this summer was dedicated to staining. And on my 75th or so trial, I have got it all figured out. I have 3 different flavors. They all taste good. They're all lemon sugar, and they all work, and they're all cheap to make. So now that that's done, I'm gonna make. And I got some food skills, and I have all the ingredients weighed out, so I can just multiply the weight of the ingredient per serving by how many you want to make. And I'm gonna do that now. Make as many as I can in like half an hour or so, because we have the Founders Cup Roundtable tomorrow, and I want to bring a bunch of sample servings there. Because I did that before, but the servings I brought were like, I just figured it out, and they have changed a bit since then. Now 3 different flavors. I want everybody to try them, and everybody loved it the first time. So I'm gonna make a bunch and make it happen so I can bring them tomorrow. Let's do it. Alright, that's a wrap on Tiny Baker. I'm ending the day where I started it, right here. I made 10 servings that time. Last time I tried 6 after my first time weighing it out. I'm going to keep increasing it from there to see how it goes. So I think I'm going to try 15 or 20 next time. But overall success. So now I'm going to finish off the day by editing the video. It's 9:40 right now. I'll probably edit until 10:45 or so, and then call it for the night. And then I allow myself like 30 minutes to 45, maybe an hour of being on my phone, like watching YouTube videos and stuff. So that's the schedule. That's how I handle the staining and food business, and then the marketing and management majors. And it seems to work pretty well so far. I'm pretty happy. Being mega productive and whatnot really keeps spirits up, and eating well and everything. So that's it for this video. It feels like it was really long, so hopefully I can cut it down a little bit. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.